Hey PACC, today I'm going to teach you guys a few quick, easy 3-ingredient recipes. So the first one I picked, it's a no-bake peanut butter Cheerio, kind of like a breakfast bar. So again, super easy to make, 3 ingredients. It doesn't take a whole lot of kitchen skills. So I measured out in a bowl, I measured 3 cups of Cheerios, and I just use all these brand of Cheerios to save money. So I have those in my bowl, and then I need 1 cup of peanut butter, which I have pre-measured, and I need a half a cup of honey. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to heat up my peanut butter and my honey in a little pan here on the stove. I'm going to get nice and melted down, and then I'm going to mix it in with my Cheerios. So I'm going to go ahead and get that started, and then as soon as it gets to the right consistency, I'll show you guys what it looks like and we'll put it all together. All right, everybody, so our peanut butter and honey mixture is done. I posted a couple of pictures so you could kind of see what it looked like to begin with, and then here's what it looks like when it's finished. It's nice and smooth and creamy. So I have my pan ready. I have a square pan. I very lightly sprayed it with some cooking spray. The reason is because this is peanut butter and honey, I kind of didn't want it to get really stuck to the inside of the pan. So I went ahead and I did that to just make it a little bit easier whenever they're going to come out. Now, I'm not going to bake anything in there. This is actually going to go to the refrigerator when we're done. So like I said, I sprayed it very lightly. Now I'm going to go ahead and pour in my mixture over my Cheerios, making sure to scrape the pot really well. Make sure we get all that peanut butter, honey, ooey gooey goodness. And these make a really, really good kind of like, kind of an energy bar kind of a thing. Like if you don't quite have time to have lunch during the day and you need kind of a quick fix, or you need something quick and easy and on the go for breakfast, this is a really good option for you because you have the peanut butter with some protein in there. And it shouldn't be super sweet. Keep in mind, I use plain Cheerios. Okay, so I don't want to use anything like a flavored Cheerio that's going to add extra sugar. You could also, depending on your taste, you can adjust how much honey you use. If you feel like it's too sweet, you can cut back on the honey. Or you could try different peanut butter. If you want to use more of like a natural peanut butter, whether it's something you make yourself or something that you buy at the store that specifically says, you know, that there's not a lot of sugar in it, you can go ahead and make those adjustments with no problem. So I have my pan. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pour out our Cheerios into the pan. Okay, so let me show you what it looks like. That's what it looks like. So now I'm just going to take the back of my spatula and I'm going to lightly press everything down and kind of try to spread it out nice and even all the way across the pan, so that whenever we would go to cut our bars out, they're nice and symmetrical. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm just doing my best to kind of make sure that it's all about even all the way across. I'm kind of just tucking my sides a little bit to make sure all the cereal stays together really well. And here's what it looks like. There it is, looks nice and even. So I'm going to cover these up and I'm going to put them in the fridge for a couple of hours and then they'll be ready to go. Easy peasy. All right, everybody. So we are about to make our next recipe. I have you over my wok right now. A wok is a kind of pan that we can use in the kitchen. And it's like a skillet. And what I have here is the makings for a sauce for orange chicken. 3 ingredients. So in here I have some barbecue sauce, 1 cup of barbecue sauce. I have 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and I have 1 cup of orange marmalade. And I'm just going to go ahead, and I have my burner on medium, and I'm just going to kind of let everything melt down and kind of mix together. And it happens pretty quickly, so this isn't going to take you very long. I'm all about things that don't take a lot of time and aren't a lot of ingredients. And this is a super simple, easy recipe for this orange chicken sauce. If you guys like to get orange chicken at the Chinese restaurant, this is going to be what that is going to be like. That orange chicken from the Chinese restaurant. And I like to serve my orange chicken with some white rice. So I'll be making that too later on. Now, the recipe that I used, they fried their own chicken. But I didn't want to do that. I wanted something easier. So what I did was I got some chicken tenders that were in the frozen section at the grocery store. And I'm actually working on cooking them right now. And once they come out of the oven, I'm going to let them cool slightly, and then I'm just going to chop them up, and then I'm going to toss them with my sauce, and that's going to be it. So I didn't have to get into making a batter and heating up oil and frying the chicken. I made it nice and easy. I just got those already made up breaded chicken tenders. I'm heating them in the oven. They're going to be in there for about 5 more minutes, and then they're going to be ready to go. So our sauce is nice and heated through. You can see how it's all mixed really well together. It's all nice and smooth. So I will come back and show you how to fold in the chicken and what it's going to look like as a finished product. Okay, everybody, so my chicken is done. You can see I have it all nice and diced up and ready to go. My sauce is here in the pan. So I'm just going to kind of show you guys. I'm just going to scoop some of my chicken in there. And the recipe said that the sauce with the cup of barbecue, the cup of marmalade, and the 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, they used 1.5 pounds of chicken. So 1 pound was a bag of my chicken. So I took a few pieces out of a second bag to add to that. So I'm just going to put it in there, and now I'm just going to gently fold the chicken. I'm using a spatula. I'm doing that just to kind of be gentle. I don't want all the breading to fall off. So I'm just going to kind of fold the chicken around, kind of turning it over and making sure I'm getting everything nice and coated. I'm going to continue to add some more chicken pieces. So this meal all together, between the cooking time of my chicken tenders and making of the sauce, which I actually did while the chicken was cooking, it probably took maybe a half an hour, maybe a little bit more with just a little bit of prep time. So that's not too bad for making a good dinner. Now, the only thing I did not make yet was my rice, but I could have been doing that at the same time too. So again, just using my spatula to gently stir my chicken and kind of pulling the chicken from the bottom and the sauce from the bottom to get everything really well coated. How's it looking so far? It looks delicious to me. And again, this is going to be like your orange chicken that you can get at the Chinese restaurant, or if you guys are at the mall and they have the little takeout Chinese places in the food court, they usually serve orange chicken. This is what that is going to be like. So here it is, the finished product. Looks delicious. Hope you guys give it a try. I hope you guys enjoyed our 3-ingredient simple recipes, and share with us if you make them or if you have a 3-ingredient recipe that you like to make. Have a great night, everybody.